let's dive into a really incredible story today, one that comes from Kisumu, Kenya. It's all about how a tool that pretty much all of us use every single day can become this powerful engine for changing an entire community. You're going to want to hear this.
So, this is the core idea we're exploring. One WhatsApp message can change everything. It sounds almost too simple to be true, right? But what we're about to see is how this isn't just some nice-sounding phrase, it's a proven reality.
And this is the person making it happen. Meet Muwea Odera. Now, she's not some big-shot CEO or a politician. Nope. She's a community builder with a phone in her hand and this powerful belief that connection can change everything. Her story, well, it's the heart of this entire movement. So what drove Muwea to act in the first place? Well, like any great innovator, she started by seeing a problem, or maybe more accurately, a huge gap between the potential people had and the opportunities they could actually reach. And here's the landscape she was working with. In Kenya, mobile phone ownership is massive. We're talking 85% of people have one. But then you look at computers in rural areas, and that number plummets to just 7%. That digital divide is huge. It means that if you want to create a solution that reaches everybody, it has to be mobile first. There's really no other way.
Now, here's the real kicker. Look at this number. A staggering 97% of Kenyan internet users are on WhatsApp. It's not just another app on their phone. It is the digital town square. It's the place where people talk, share, and connect. This right here is the key that unlocks everything else. And here's the why behind her mission, in one painful number. This is the estimated number of students just in Kisumu County who don't have the textbooks they need for school. 38,000. That's a massive wall standing between them and a good education. And it's a wall Muwea knew she had to tear down. So, you have this huge problem, but you also have this amazing tool that's already in everyone's hands. Muwea's solution was just, well, it was elegant. Let's look at how she built something truly special with it. The amazing part is, she didn't have to start completely from scratch. She tapped into something that already existed, a network called 4BM. You gotta picture this. It's a completely volunteer-run grassroots movement. No offices, no big budgets. Just a nationwide web of people sharing verified, legitimate opportunities for free, all on WhatsApp. And this is where her strategy gets so brilliant. She blended the physical world with the digital one. First, she launched a mobile library to get actual physical books into kids' hands. But she knew that wasn't enough. By also becoming an admin for that 4BM network, she could build a bridge from knowledge to real-world opportunities. Things like scholarships, grants, and actual jobs. Okay, so having a great strategy is one thing. But what about the results? Did it actually work? Oh yeah. It worked. This is where the story gets really, really inspiring. Let's look at the real-world impact. It all kicked off with something you or I could do tomorrow, a single, simple WhatsApp post. Hey, let's get coffee. There was no funding, no formal agenda, no big organization behind it. It was just an invitation to connect. And you have to see who showed up. Look at this mix of people. A retired banker with business know-how, a poultry expert, an agricultural innovator, another library founder, all these people who were basically strangers, now sitting around the same table, sharing ideas. This is how a local ecosystem gets built, right here from one chat message. But here it is, this is the human impact, crystal clear. This is about changing a family's entire future. A kid who borrowed books from her mobile library now has a fully funded scholarship to learn how to code. All because a link was shared in that WhatsApp group. For free. I mean, that is just monumental. Muwea's story is incredible, for sure. But it's not just a story for us to admire from a distance. It's actually a blueprint. It's a model that really anyone could replicate. So let's break down how you could actually apply these same ideas. Honestly, it really is this straightforward. First, you just look around and identify a real need in your own community. Then, you start a simple WhatsApp group. Step 3. You start sharing genuinely helpful, verified information. And then, and this is key, you take it offline. You invite people for coffee to turn those digital chats into real-world action. And that brings us to the final and most important question. This one's for you. As you're listening to this, what's the gap that you see around you? What's that little idea you've been sitting on that might be exactly what your neighborhood needs right now?
Because here's the ultimate takeaway from what Mawaya Odera is doing in Kisumu. You don't need a giant budget. You don't need a fancy title. The most powerful tool for transformation, well, it's probably already in your pocket. Now it's your turn to go write your story.